Hello and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. This is episode 10 and I'm where I left you. So I've not done anything in between. But what we do need to do is get my hotbar up and we need to work out what we're going to do with the ship. Not quite daytime. We have a bit of time to see if we can get this ship working. Now, I was probably a little over optimistic with these little thrusters. But I'm just going to destroy large chunks of the ship and hope for the best. Get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, no one needed that connector. And hopefully nothing falls. Oh, that fell. Let's weld that back up because that is staying. You can stay. But where is that? That is 2 off of there. We want to get rid of this. So we need to work out how we get more thrust. Now, I know 2 large thrusters is definitely going to be enough.
Inventory
so
full.
Let's try and get that. Can I get there? I can. Oh. So let's. They didn't fall. That's fine. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Perfect. Right, so let's double check. That's not damaged. I hope that's enough thrusters on the front, else we're going to have a challenge, but let's see. So my thought process here was, where is it? Here. Get one of these bad boys somewhere around here. I want it quite high up. I think I could do it there. That's going to be quite close to the ground and it will destroy things. So let's go there. That's connected, I think, to the battery. That block may be in the way. Let's trust it isn't. Let's get another one just there. Rotate this around. Kapowie. Is that in alignment? That's there. That is not in alignment. How do I manage that? Oh, there we go. So let's try one more time. Yoink. In there, down there. That's in alignment. Okay, so this should be enough. Add you to the build planner. Weld you up as much as I can. And then squeeze myself just in there. Like that. Try and get this welded up. I'm pretty sure 2 will be enough to give me the thrust I need. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, it's better than nothing. So that should give me plenty of thrust to fly this when it's half full. Then the question is, what do I do about these landing gears? I don't know, because now I can't put it here. And the worst thing is, last night I had a plan. I was like, yes, I'll do this and it'll be amazing. I mean, I could I? I don't know if I can. I was wondering if I could get a block sort of under here. Not that I have any plates, but let's see if I can grab some. I was thinking I could try. Oh wow, I can get a. Oh, I suppose I can. It's gonna get destroyed. But it's like here, for example. That'd be an awkward location, but nothing connects. We could do some. What is that attached to? Like, why? Can I just put a box? I can. So anyway, that bit I can't have one. I do want more than one. I don't want it to go any further back. So, because this is kind of the level where I want the landing gear. Just don't want it. If I do something like that, I'm just laying it out. Don't get angry. It'll be fine. Okay, so if I do something like the whole thing is twisting. Okay, let's get a landing gear on each side. And I have to do it from here because I can't remember how it looks. So it should be that way around. Single piston at the front. But hang on, that is on the very edge. Okay. Pop. One at the front. if I did something like that, and obviously this needs a bit of love and care, a bit of welding. Like, I'm not sure what this is actually holding on to, but who cares? It's floating. That's the important thing. Let's grab the components of that. I wonder, you see it, the whole thing's leaning to the left. I do wonder if it's going to just flip over in a second because it's too heavy on one side. Let's hope not. Let's grab the last components from there. Get this done. Got some mass. It's getting awfully close. I mean, the good news is, if it disconnects, it'll probably land the right way around. So, those two big thrusters should be enough now. Should. I still need to fix up the groups on some of these, and I need to disconnect it. Batteries, can I get a recharge? Okay, 90%, 92%. I mean, that's going to be enough for testing. That's more than I had last time when I was flying. So, let's take the batteries off recharge. Let's try and disconnect. There we go. Rotate this, come out here, and we need to create some new groups. So let's go into here. Actually, let me just land. There you go. Let's get some landing gear. The first thing is show on terminal. So this is already in a group. So if I click this one and then do this, I can do save. Then I can click here and do this, and I haven't changed the group, so I shouldn't, in theory, need to change anything else. So let's jump out. Okay, well, some of them are on. Let's turn this one on manually. Auto lock on. Why? And auto lock off. Turn this off. In theory, if I do that and that, all of them should be locked. Perfect. Right. So now we need to connect back up and add everything else. So let's turn auto lock off. Turn that off. Come up. Get our camera going, which is 9. Make sure we connect just right. I'm going to come down a bit. I think aim for here. I do like that detail, because with that camera there, it does mean that you know you're in the right place. Right, so let's get the inventory up. Let's see if we can do it this time. So on here we're looking at the ship. On here we're just going to look for steel. We don't need any more. Boom. 7,000 of those. A few extra there. Let's bring some of those. What else can we bring over? Grids, why not? And we'll fill the welder up with batteries and interior plates. Right, so this is probably about as full as it's ever going to be. So, moment of truth. Do I fall to the floor? Slowly. Huh. Look at that. It's not going anywhere. Okay. I'm really surprised that 2 isn't enough. But, you know, we're engineers, so what do engineers do? We add more. So let's see if I can get... Oh, I parked it in just the only place where I couldn't reach. Let's firstly, let's get this down to one that's the correct size. I'm trying to find that one. Fine. can I... So I can get that in there. So, okay, so I know this block is in the way, but... Isn't that cool? A little one hidden in there?
Inventory full.
Don't worry about that. We don't need that one. Out there? I mean, I could... Because that's not going to interfere. Another 2. I mean, in theory, I think 6 of these is worth about 1 large thruster. I think. Not 100% sure. But adding these 4 might be enough, but let's find out. I mean, if these 4 don't help, I might add another large thruster and see if we actually are able to fly at that point. Because we can't... Hang on. What have I done here? Let's remove these. It's important we're able to take off. But now, I'm getting really worried that the 4 thrusters I have on the front aren't going to be enough to help with that pitching. But we've got some room on top. So we might just have to add some on top of it. But we'll see. Come on, a few more motors. Oh, I've consumed all the motors in the base. The good news is I've got all this room on the top. So I can add more forward thrust there if needed. But there we go. All drawn. Let's give it a whirl. It's like not going anywhere. Double check I'm not locked to the ground. Aha, I am locked to the ground. Let's have a look here. Yeah, okay. Not ideal. Now if I do this and then jump out. You keep auto-locking. Hang on. Auto-lock off. Auto-lock on. Okay. There is a good chance I didn't need to add those thrusters. Right, you stop that. Switch lock. Good. Okay, well. It still doesn't help. I mean, at least I'm sliding. Am I taking off at all? I mean, is it just really slow? Yeah, look, now my front ones are helping. Okay, this tells me that I need to solve this problem. Where can I squeeze in a few extra thrusters that will... I don't want to go any further back, because this is a nice alignment. Do we need to rethink? I mean, we can get... These can move. Let's take these 2 off. I'm wondering if I put another 2 big thrusters on. I can't. I'm going to drop some of this in here. I'm wondering if we change this up a little bit. I hope. I was going to hope that was attached to something else. So I could stick that kind of there. So we could do like 3 like this instead. And then what would I do here? I'd have to do something like this. I mean, the problem with that is that can do damage. And look how much wider. It makes it 4 blocks wider. I don't want to go. I don't go that wide. Then how do we stop it? I mean, we could stack a load of forward thrust on the top of that cargo container. Let's try and weld these up and see if this gives us enough forward lift for the front. Because I think we're on the verge. Just I'd like to hit that verge and actually be able to take off, right? I mean, we're never going to need all of this thrust, but better to have it and not need it. Good, that gyro is in the right location. And small one. Should be at the same level. Yep, looks good. Weld these three up. I hope this is it, because I'm running out of ideas. I just don't want to stick another super large thruster on, as we're going to have to make a different design ship, I think. Okay, let's try this. Just check, everything's yellow, not locked. Hey, okay. Oh. Did you see that? Oh, I haven't got any forwards or back thrust. That was a little bit of a mistake. I mean, we could say it was my mistake. I think it's a team effort. So let's see if I can get back up here. What I'm thinking, we've done this before, but we can. Where can we put this? Something like that. I'll put. That's 3 back. And the more of these I have, the more angle I'll be able to get. Now just bear in mind they are hanging off that middle one, but we can agree with that. Now I'm wondering if I want a third one there, but that gives us 6. Can I get up here? Apparently not. Come on, jump. And jump. And jump. Jump. So, what I'm thinking is rotate that one around. 4, 5. I mean, even if I did this, like, we could literally just throw these all across it. Apart from I don't have any more plate. That would be... would that be too many? I mean, it's a lot of thrusters. I think with that many small thrusters, I need to think differently. I'm worried of those being there. And I wonder... Let's get rid of...
Inventory full.
I need to drop this off. I must have... Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't want this all to drop. Well, grab that before it falls on the floor. I mean, this would give us 5 forward and 5 back, which I don't think is enough for what we're trying to do. But it doesn't look terrible. So let's weld these up quickly, and then we can do a bit of testing. I really don't have any components for this. I think I'm going to struggle with motors for these, but let's find out. Hopefully we can get a few of these done. It's like my space engineer is cross-eyed as well. It's like I'm looking at this, but the welder is clearly pointing somewhere else. Let's add these ones in as well. Start with that one. Work our way across. Yeah, like there, I'm clearly pointing the welder at a complete, and this one, completely different engine, but it's alright, it's fine. Not cross-eyed, just an engineer. Need a few more. 1, 2 more. Alright. My batteries are dropping quick as well because of all these thrusters. I did say I might need many more batteries. Alright, so hovering, fine. How much tilt can I get? See the battery power? Way too high. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I think we need a complete redesign because as it stands, it doesn't have enough. There's no way I can get enough battery on it. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to grind away a bit of the ship. Probably all the thrusters, to be honest. And then rethink. I like having these thrusters on the front because I think they look cool. But I think I'd rather have the ones that are facing backwards because then it just looks cool. But I need to get bigger thrusters. If I want to be able to tilt this forward, you saw what happened. As soon as I tilted forward, I ran out of power. Because all these thrusters kicked in and it went over. So I need a way of getting many more batteries on it. I probably need to triple my battery count. So first things first, if I do that just to kill the power. So let's have a cut. I'll grind off some of this stuff. And then we'll come back when it's empty and work out what we do for a next step. Alright, see you in the next cut.
Inventory.
Okay, welcome back. Now, things went a little bit awry. This ship has been rolled upside down twice now, maybe 3 times. I've redesigned it a little bit. There's 4 batteries. It might be too much. If I can take some off, I will. I've got plenty of forward thrust, so with its current weight, which I think is about 140. Let's see if we can just limit it here. So I've got about 5,000 steel plates, so I've got full inventory here. And I can just about get to an angle where I can weld this patch. As you can see, I welded that. If I overextend, I do start to tip. Not much I can do that. So I'm not happy with this, I'll be honest, because I've got plenty of thrust now to lift, but I think I can take some off. So I think I'm going to keep tweaking this, and rather than try and finish it actively, I'm just going to do it every now and then. And when I'm happy with the way it flies, we'll take it from there. I quite like the big thruster on the front. I don't like the thrusters on the side. So I might just see if I can fill that up with steel plates and it flies up and down, then I'm okay with that. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to try and cut some of these out, but I need to fly it more because the problem is the more weight it has, the more thrust it needs. The more thrust it needs, the more batteries it needs. I might have too many batteries. Normally, I'd put 2 batteries on a ship this size if it wasn't welding and if it didn't have as many thrusters. But I can get them charged and just make sure it doesn't max out on power. And then I might see about taking some of these off. Now ideally, if I can get a 3rd thruster here, then great. But then I don't have access to a connector. I definitely don't have one underneath. It's only a small cargo port there. And even if it did, I've covered over it, I think. No, there it is. So I have to leave it kind of as it is. But either way, I think it'll do. So let's turn the thrusters on. Let's take this off. So what, I'm 140. So if I just come up a little bit, and I'll try my best not to fall out of the sky. So you look here, I'm just dropping. But at this sort of angle, just below, see, I look here, my welder's on. So I can get this sort of angle and I can weld. And that's okay. The only other thing I need to test is And I'm going to test it on one of these. How far this way can I go before I see? Oh, see that straight away I fall back. So when it comes to... Oh, I can't see. Can I get an outside view? I need to try and get an outside view of this. Try this again. It must be hitting something above me. I can't, for some reason I can't get third party. There we go. So, let's see. Don't think I have enough. Look at that, straight away. So I'm never going to be able to weld the stuff up the top there unless I approach it from a different angle. So I just don't know if I like this because it feels a little bit cumbersome. And I'd rather have something that felt better. Now, whoa, look at this. Ah, that's rolled again. It's on its back. See, this is a problem. Like, it just keeps flipping. So I think I'm just going to tear it down and start from scratch. I don't know what else to do at this stage. Something's got to be done, and certainly giving up is one of them. I mean, it's just... more thought needs to go into it because I just built it on the fly, and I think that was some of the problem. So what I'll do is I'll have another go, and we'll leave this as it is, and we'll come back to it another day, I think. But we need to get this welding done, and I can't do it by hand. But if I can't have a ship that I can fly at this angle and this angle, then I'm also not going to do it with a ship. So I might need a different solution. But I need to try and maybe with a much smaller cargo container, really reduce the weight down. But yeah, I think I'll tear this down, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, the ship is gone, and we start again. So let's see if this time we get a bit more luck. So I want that to be at the front, so I need to turn this around. Boop, 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 boop. Something like that. Now, I still want the cockpit at the front. I think that was one of the only things I didn't really mind. I think we had that done well. Oh god, is that the right way around? Nah. Yeah, that's the right way around. Okay. Right. So I thought about this a little bit. We went with the large car container, which gives us 3 times as much space as this little diddly one. But I don't like it. So if I put that medium one in, I can also put this one in like this. Then the question is, where would I, or how would I connect it? Because that one's put in sideways so I can get the welder and that off. Is it too high? I think I'm going to bring it down. Or, because, okay, so let's go back a bit. What I was thinking is, if I have the medium ones, how low can I do this? That is very low. Can I get 2? I can. Because now I can have the welding arm come right out the bottom, which should make it easier to weld up the bottom bits. Now I wonder if I might weld this as I go. I used to build like this, where I would place it and weld it once I made a decision, and I'm gonna try it. This is gonna take a little while because I haven't got huge amount of space. Let's see if we can get some of this done. We certainly have steel, so that shouldn't be a problem. So I want those 2 there. no good reason. But it seemed like a waste of space on top. Let's drop more of this off. Do that. But that gave me somewhere to attach the welder and the grinder. They will also both be connected. And what? Did I not add that to my build planner? Apparently not. Lucky to get that far. But then I kind of want another container, because this gives me height. I can have the welder come out here and the grinder come out here lower down, which is very low down, but I'm okay with that. More attachment points for batteries. What could I do here? So if I grab, where is it? Where's my conveyors? Here. Got no connections here, which is fine because I have them on this top one, and I have an idea. So these are the large ones for small. That will be the tools, right? So if I get, what's this? A grinder? Which way around is that? I think I like it that way around. I don't have any steel plates. I dropped them all in, didn't I? Okay, grab some steel plates. Come back over here. Try again. Ah, look, a grinder. I think that is going to give me slightly better control, because they're right there then. As I'm leaning forwards, should be better. That's good. Question is, do I want another container? I don't think so. So something that's important is I need, or I would like, a lot of thrust. If I could do something like this, because this is now within the parameter. I also need some up thrust. As soon as I do that, I have no way of getting things in here unless I replace this with conveyors.
Energy low.
Well, that does connect. Okay. So let's try a conveyor. I think I went for the wrong block. Wait, a conveyor junction. That would give it a connection back, but then this would look weird. I can put another one in here. Assuming I can get it right around. Like that. So now, these two are connected with small grid. These are connected with big grid. And I've got more connection here. So, what do I do? Because I don't have to. I mean, I could. Where's the weight going to be? The weight's going to be at the front. If I have those two large ones there, then I can pivot. I need to make sure it's not too much weight. So I can put maybe one more container in. I wouldn't want to put more than one in. And what would happen, like if I put a large container in? Yeah, see that doesn't, wouldn't be able to connect it. It's too close. I'm gonna rip this down. I shouldn't have built it like this. I could do it. One thinking is, could I do it with a large cargo container again? Because these are in the right place. So we could weld these up. This is where I want them to go. But if we get the positioning wrong, we won't be able to fill these up. So I won't weld them up yet. Let's go back to where is the cargo container?
Energy critical.
Whoop. This is turning out to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. almost made it. Come back down. Let's weld these up. I do want those where they are. Drop some of this off. Okay, so we've got this now with the welder and the grinder at the front. I've got these 45 or 90 degree conveyor tubes with a connector, or a junction, sorry. Hopefully this works out okay. The reason I wanted that is because it gives me a connection point. Why are they not green? Is it not green because I don't have a battery? I think so. Let's try and put a cargo container on here because even the medium, it's got this. So if I do that, it should be perfectly in alignment. So that should now be connected, and now we've got two of these. Question is, how do I get it to now be here? I want it to come up. Can I do that? I might be able to do this with conveyor junctions. Because you get this conveyor frame, don't you, to offset it by one block. Problem is I need to go down one block and then up. Because that's where I really want it there. Or we just have... Where would we have the connector? Because one medium isn't gonna cut it anyway. I am gonna need another one. Question is, do I go with 3 mediums? Because I should be able to do... Should be able to do this. Gives me plenty of room for thrusters there. And then if I go back to this one and put this, I think that's better. Higher up, lower down. Better off lower down. Yeah, some steel plate. Okay, so we've got the cargo containers in now. I think that looks okay. We can put the connector on there. Normally I have it the way around, but I think that'll be fine. That gives me about the same as I have my large container, but it gives me more room. I think I want to weld these up because there's just too many questions. In my mind, that is. Grab that as well. Drop and pick up. That should now connect to that conveyor junction. Good. This will connect to that. That gives me my connector to connect to everything else. So these 3 mediums should give me the same capacity as I had in my one large, but I've just got a longer ship, which means I've got more place for thrusters and batteries. Now let's talk about lift. Pretty sure get some stuff for this. Somewhere there. That might be enough for us to lift that when it's fully laden. I mean, we could do this and make it completely obscene. How obscene is that? Out there. Yeah, so it's about 1 block back from the start of that. About the same there, isn't it? I mean, I don't need much forward. We need some sideways, but we can take care of that by doing something like this. Just 3 on each side, for example. Do that again. So that should be enough left and right. That's our up, that's our back. We need some forward. Do we need a lot of forward? I don't think so. We could probably do something simple. Just like put 3 across there. Question is, if that's not enough lift, what do we do? We've got room for a few more little thrusters here, for example. Last time, we haven't got any batteries on this yet, have we? Let's see where we might put the batteries, because that might mean I want to move the thrusters. I've always quite liked having a battery on the top here. Something like that. And another one there. Only going to have 1 landing gear at this rate. I don't know. I mean, I can get another battery here, couldn't I? That would be out of the way as well. The 3 batteries. Potentially another attachment point. We could always move this or this. I think I'm going to weld up the thrusters. Get those. Start welding, see what happens. Just hope that when we're done with the welding, this will be okay. Find out. Whoop. Okay, what we got here? Loads of more components. Wow, am I lacking metal grids? I might be lacking metal grids. What is in my build plan? Oh. Something that I can't build. A little bit better. I think this would be okay for getting it off the ground. I'm not sure if 2's enough, but the whole thing's going to get unbalanced. Maybe I just stick with 2. I mean, it should be okay. The gravity's only 1, not the extra high. Have a look. These are not correct. I'm going to drop that off. Right. You're missing components. You're missing components. Let's see if I can grab those. Well, apparently not. I want the same. I want this to be able to. Oh no! I need more thrust pointing backwards. Else I fall out of the sky, don't I? Okay, so I need to rethink those ones. Do I? 113 on me. What is going on? The question is 3 of those worth one big one? I don't think so. I mean, nothing to say we can't make this thing outlandish, right? Just, the only thing that worries me about this is, one, they're different heights. But 2, I'm sure the drain on the battery is more. Well, at some point, we'll have to stop. Oh, damn it. I put it too far forward that time. Okay, let's cut you down. Right height. Wrong direction. Do this. Like that. No. I can do this. Okay. Maybe. Alright. I mean, it's making it wide. I should... I mean, just... I don't know if it's going to be enough. Well, I guess we can't have too many thrusters. Let's get this welded up and see what it looks like. Like a behemoth. Actually, I do not want to do the batteries. I want to do these. Hopefully. I mean, we don't need the roll so much. We've got space up here for gyros, I think. I'll try and put them somewhere else. I'm also thinking, what do we do with the rest? Okay, let's get this welded.
Energy low.
Means I've got room for more batteries. It's got about the charge of 1 at the moment. Let's get that singular landing gear on my hotbar though. Switch lock. Auto lock off. On. Do that. Do that. Go down. Didn't build a gyro. Jump off. Build a gyro. Can't believe I didn't build a gyro. Not my first rodeo. Okay. 2 gyros. Where are we going to stick them? I would like to stick them out of the way. And down here seems as good a place as any. One there. Yeah, one there. Let's see if I can weld these up. Good thing about this is I'll be able to move the ship and steer it, which will be much appreciated. Ah, there we go. So I kind of need to do the... I didn't put a camera on it. So let's see if we can do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, it's good. Didn't put it on here, but that's fine. Hopefully it's charging. Thrusters are off. Charging. Okay, question is this ugly duckling going to fly? I've got to try and fill it up and hope it's enough. Might lower this a little bit so that when it falls, it's just a matter of time. Somewhere around there. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Outside. Let's... Alright, welcome back. So I'm gonna... This is recharging at the moment. I'm gonna try and fill this up with some materials like I did last time. And hopefully it will... Oh, there's a container there I can't put things in. It doesn't need to be in the ground. Oh. Oh. Okay, 2 things. 1, need to get out. Whoop. Name this connector. Our new label we learnt. No IIM. Square bracket. And that hopefully stops it stealing things from us. Let's go back to inventory. This ship. Heating cargo container. And on here. Look at that. There's 2 containers I can't get to. Is that because of the small connector? So container 9 I can't get to, and container 7. Okay, let's investigate. Which container are you? Your container 9. Oh no. I done fucked up. That's a conveyor junction there, right? Fortunately, mate, you are coming off. Question is, what is holding... Yeah, okay. I need to put some blocks on here before I lose it. So let's grab a few of these. What I want to do is connect this. I feel like I've done this before. I feel like I'm putting a safety net on it. Because I know if I don't, I'm going to lose it. Right, you need to come out. Oh, don't say you need to come out as well. You do need to come out. That one's around the wrong way. I thought this was on a conveyor. Can I grind this one? I mean, potentially. Okay. Can I get in here? This whole ship is being held up by God knows what. Don't kill me. Okay. Feel really weird being inside the ship like this. Let's start with the... I can do this with this cargo container. Right. Definitely need you connected like that. That and that are connected, which is fine. So all the way through to there it's connected. But here... Steel plates won't go through it, will it? Is that the problem? Because look, I've got this small one in the middle. I'm fairly certain if I put that there, that's directly in the middle. So those little ones are connected, but stuff still isn't passing through them. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to check to see what can go through the small one. Well, I knew there was a reason why I didn't like these cargo containers. Apparently components such as motors and computers will go through the small conveyors, but steel plates will not. Okay, let's try this one more time. Can I access all my inventory space? I've rebuilt these things. Put it in there. I can't put it in 14. Which one's 14? But can I put... let's find some other things. Oh man, which one's 14? 14 I can't access all. Done sign Don. You're 13. 14's this top one, isn't it? No. I needed to rotate it one. Oh well. I guess better to find it now. Okay, let's get this one last in. There you go. So anything like this would be fine. Well, that would connect it to the bottom one, but not the top one. Doesn't matter. That would connect to the bottom. That means I've got 2 steel plates and this one will only be for small components. Again, I can live with this. Double make sure on this. Do this, do this. And now I'm looking for cargo container 15. I feel like I've been rebuilding these all my life. Okay, that can go in there. Good. Excellent. Where's the others? Hang on, what? Oh, it's that one. Got nothing in it. Boom. Okay, so I've got 2... Just grey. I have a connector, which is full. I have a welder, which is not quite full. Which is full. I have a grinder, which is empty, so it sucks things out. Well, I should have 2 containers. I've got those 2, 12 and 13 that can hold steel plates. And I've got, what's this, 15 that can hold everything else. Okay, so in theory, this is as heavy as it all gets. I don't... Is it the inertial dampers? This whole thing is very bouncy. Yes, hang on, let's... Share inertial tensors on. Share inertial tensors on. Good. Whole thing stops bouncing. Whew. I didn't drop the ship. Managed to fix it in situ. It's looking good. I just hope it's lighter than the old version. I mean, we got more thrusters. We got 3 batteries. I can always add an extra. Right, 1. Pre-flight checks. Turning on engines. Turning battery off. Recharge. 159. Releasing docking clamps. Slowly sinking to ground. Unlock. Small explosion. And off. What was the small explosion? That's only the stuff underneath. So, I need more up thrust. Okay, so we're going to call it there for episode 10, I think, and then we'll finish up the greebling in episode 11, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.